Guys, we are back for another Dokkan battle video. We're gonna go ahead and rainbow Limit Breaker Super Saiyan 4 VEGITO here. This of course is going to turn into a level 10 Lynx rainbow showcase here. So let's go ahead and give VEGITO the rainbow star, and then here's what I did in terms of his build. So I mostly wanted to focus on dodge for VEGITO. I do feel like additional can have some true value, though, with VEGITO's immensely high chance to crit. Remember that even, you know, hidden potential system additional normals, which I get every single run, I mean, you could still do reasonable damage if it's critting. So, I mean, with VEGITO's super high crit chance, again, it's not the worst. I would like to go more dodge, but I decided to scatter some HP equips on some of these characters. Again, as much as I try, I just don't have enough dodge equips for every single character that releases to give them a perfect dodge build, right? So, you know, at moments like this, I mean, I do think HP equips will have value on this VEGITO, so let me use some of them while I have a chance, right? I figured I might as well. So, we'll rock this build. I feel like this will be very effective for us. Let's go ahead and jump into an event and see how good rainbowed max level 10 Lynx Limit Breaker Super Saiyan 4 VEGITO is. All right, so we are here in an event. We got our boy LR, well, LR, yeah. I mean, he's basically an LR with how strong he is, but the Limit Breaker Super Saiyan 4 VEGITO, we have him ready to go. Now, this is the friend VEGITO, who is actually full link level 10. Yeah, I mean, I've seen a lot of people, a lot of screenshots and stuff like that. People are really loving this VEGITO, right? Like, this is what we'd want from Hero's card. Let's evaluate the build here. That's a little bit too much crit. I mean, they got a decent amount of dodge. That's too much crit, though. The gold is only given 3 crit. I mean, VEGITO probably doesn't need that much. I don't know. The thing about this guy, though, is this VEGITO, he's probably so strong that, like, you know, like, you could give him raw defense. That could help, right? Because he's got the huge damage reduction. I mean, giving him crit, I feel like is mostly unneeded, but I mean, if you don't crit from his passive and then you crit with his hidden potential system, it at least has value there. Additionals, sure, he could do a lot of damage, I guess. I mean, and then obviously dodge is self-explanatory for why that's good. So, yeah, I guess VEGITO really is a character who's actually just so strong that I feel like pretty much anything you want to do with him will work. I have to reset my game real quick. Yeah, I've been... So, I didn't... Because of how swamped the Heroes Celebration is with all the different units and stuff like that, there was a lot of other things I wanted to get done real quick first, and that also gave me a little bit of extra time to link level my VEGITO, so I could save a lot of the link skill orbs. So I actually did not use nearly as many as if I just, you know, jumped right out of the box and instantly got him to, like, link level 10 or something like that, right? Like, I did kind of, I took my time a little bit with VEGITO. I only had to use a few link skill orbs. All right, so I think what we'll probably do today is we'll start with this. I think I want to do the video on physical Super Saiyan 4 VEGITO next. And then we'll jump into, like, Omega Fusion Zamasu and, like, one other really tough fight today. So, I mean, here we go. This is turn 1. I mean, keep in mind that VEGITO doesn't really build up or anything. Like, this is, like, we are seeing basically his full power, like, on this turn. This is going to be a very quick showcase if it's just, like, the video starts and it's like, all right, here's full power, kids. Yeah, just let him go ahead and just dominate. So, just, like, turn 1, just 14 million. So, like, that strength, you know, that could play very well when it comes time to fight Red Zone Fusion Zamasu, right? Imagine we're fighting Red Zone Fusion Zamasu right here, and the thing is you're doing these attack stats, and he's got a 70% chance to crit with it too. Like, that's it. A lot of times, you know, people will get baited by, you know, characters' attack stats or characters that might have a chance to do a lot of supers or something like that. But VEGITO is actually just coming out of the gate, and it's going to be, you know, pretty common where he's doing these 12, 13s, 14s, and then he has the 70% chance of the additional super as well. Now, typically, I do have mixed RNG with those, but, I mean, Vegito, he can have quite a boom, quite a bang with him. So, we'll let my Vegito do the active skill. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. We started the video, and I feel like we're already good to go. This guy is so strong with the damage reduction, just his damage, his defense is good, he's got the active skill. The thing with Vegito's active skill, which we could do on turn 3, if the entire rotation is crossover, right? The use for that active skill, against Omega in particular, it's really going to allow Vegito to work incredibly well. Because by the time you get to the end of Omega, there's a very good chance we won't have Vegito's 6-turn, 30% crit, 30% damage reduction buff, right, for the first 6 turns. So at that point, we could utilize Vegito's active skill, which would then give him his 150% attack and defense on super attack. That would then trigger right there for us. So then we would be, against Omega, who it can be very challenging because he's just firing off AoEs left and right, can be very annoying to deal with. Vegito will be able to pop his active skill right away and give us the buff. I actually do kind of want to do the active skill on a turn where I won't kill Frieza here. Well, that's kind of... that's going to be tough to do, actually, because we are just going to be doing so much goddamn damage. And it's like, we're on the wrong rotation here, right? Maybe I could try and hold back on the next turn or something like that. We'll see. One thing that does continue to look like an issue, of course, the HP. Like, I'm looking at the HP total of the team. We are under 600k, and that's, with me having a couple of HP equips now on some of these characters. I think that toying around with HP is not the worst idea ever. All right, I'm going to pop this. Yeah, sure, we'll play the animation. So this, I guess this will, yeah, perfect. We'll just do this right here. Alright, so, oh no, the cord right there, perfect timing. But right after we pop the active skill, right? Remember, before we did it, his defense was at 300k. Now he's at 760,000. What is Omega's AoEs? He does the same damage as physical, int fusions and monsters AoEs. They do the same amount of damage, which is, I believe, 500k. So, as we could see, we pop that active skill, and Vegito is not going to be threatened by the AoEs. Now, if Vegito doesn't have his full 60% damage reduction, I imagine Omega would probably kill him with the super attack. We probably would not have enough HP on the team to survive. But, I mean, that's, yeah, that is a bummer, but I'm not, like, that's not like, oh, well, Omega can kill Vegito if he supers him. So, yeah, Vegito is ass, man. Sorry, guys, he's actually balls. Like, no, like, we're not. That's not going to be a thing. Vegito, I suspect that, off of the back of Vegito's ridiculous strength, I think that we are going to very casually, effortlessly, and easily destroy all of the major content. I think it's not going to be the same as last year, where the Heroes team, like, it was a real struggle through the big fights for the Hero team last year, for sure. And then obviously we get Sin, and it's like, I mean, Sin is impossible. Like with the Heroes team before this. Toa, dude, Toa, I have had very bad luck with our girl Toa. Toa has not given me the greatest luck ever in the world. Toa, my darling, please. She definitely is a dodge or die character. I do like her support, and she does have the dodge, but I mean, she does have to kind of hit those dodges. I think maybe we'll just get, like, one more turn from Vegito. I mean, we kind of saw, like, we saw him pop the active skill. We saw his defense. I mean, we kind of gone over him again. Vegito is ridiculously powerful, but it's not like a mega complex design where, you know, I'll just be sitting here talking for hours and hours and hours about all the different things Vegito could do in all these different situations. He's pretty basic, but, you know, he's pretty basic in obviously a good way. I think Vegito is very outstanding, right? So again, let's just get like one more rotation, and we can finish up. Okay, this will be an interesting turn to see, right? Because we see the damage we did next to physical Super Saiyan 4 Vegito is just outrageous. Oh, well, we could play it again, sure. Like, the damage is crazy next to, like, physical Super Saiyan 4 Vegito, right? One reason is because he's giving him 60% support, which is a lot. And remember, this Heroes team, I mean, we're going to have several characters who could kind of work well, kind of alongside Super Saiyan 4 Vegito, right? We have Super Saiyan 4 Gohan, who is an effective character. There's the Xeno Super Saiyan 3 Goku that we could utilize as well, right? Like, we've got a lot. Plus, we're definitely going to do it when we fight Omega. I'm going to use probably Grade 8 Power instead of Dragon Ball Heroes, and then I probably will use the Dragon Ball Hero team to fight Omega, but I think the video is going to be centered around Super Saiyan 3 Rose, is how I'm going to go ahead and do it. And it's like, the Grade 8 Power team is going to be fine, I think. Like, you know, with we'll have 3 Vegitos, right? 3 Super Saiyan 4 Vegitos. LR Super Saiyan 4 Goku, LR Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, and then Super Saiyan 4 Gohan, right? Like, we'll be good. We could even do Limit Breaker Super Saiyan 4 Goku, potentially as well. Like, it's not going to be tough. Like, we're going to be looking good. All right, let's, again, I might just make this a final rotation. This is a very good turn for Limit Breaker Vegito right here. He could do crazy damage. You know, his 60% damage reduction with the tanking. Obviously, the link set of Super Saiyan, Shocking Speed, Prepare for Battle, Power Bestowed by God, Fuse Fighter, Saiyan Roar, Fierce Battle. He's got a strong link set. They killed it, right? Like, not only is Vegito, I would say, the best Heroes character they've ever made, but he's better than a majority of the characters we've seen this year. There's very few characters Dokkan has released in 2023, I would argue, as better than this Vegito. He is up there. He's up there for sure. Like, it's just, like, he's got it all. Like, he has a good active skill that could really help you, you know, do a lot of damage, and it could be good defensively. He has great defense. He has great offense. He has a powerful leader skill, right? Like, the only thing about Vegito that I would change, just a slight change, it's just a huge pet peeve of mine. I hate it. I just really don't like when characters don't give themselves defense from their super attack effect. He gets 30% attack. You know, if it's up to me, I just toss in 30% defense as well right there. Because then if the boss, like, I mean, dude, if Vegito did that, like, and he was supering, like, no boss would be able to challenge him, right? Like, even in Omega, he would probably be able to tank it at that point. It would be really crazy, but let me know what you guys think of Limit Breaker Super Saiyan 4 Vegito. I mean, he's crazy, man. I mean, this is a busted-ass character. Like, even the biggest, like, Heroes lovers, like, I'm hoping we get a good Heroes character, and the Heroes characters will be good this year. No one could have predicted this. This guy is actually just, like, insane. Like, he is so crazy. He could, on turns, put up better performance than Piccolo Jr., God Goku, 23rd World Tournament Goku, on any given turn. This Limit Breaker Super Saiyan 4 Vegito, this is, you know, what we would expect to see, is stuff like this.